Hey everybody, it's a little cold here in Minnesota, but I'm gonna warm it up for you. Cause today's topic on my vibe is gonna be dating on the biker scene. Is it love? Is it booty call? What is it? When I first started on the bike set, yes, I did start. I dated somebody on the scene. It didn't last long. It ended, but it was fun while we were there. We had same thing in common. We rode bikes. We both were in clubs. So when we got together, it was fun because that's what we wanted to do, ride. And that made it just all exciting because it was new. It was something fresh. Um, when it ended, it seemed like whatever the tension was, it spread it through the club. So the two clubs no longer communicated with each other. And me and him are still friends now. So that's all good and dandy. I'm friends with the club too. So it's all good. But it can cause tension and stress when you break up, depending on the circumstances behind it. I ended up dating again. He wasn't in a club at that time. He joined the club. So my relationship that was outside this biker set came into the biker set. It was okay. It lasted. So, okay, that's neither here or there now. I'm single and I'm very nervous about even thinking about dating on the biker scene because I've watched it now and I see these guys and I see these girls who start dating each other, but don't really know anything about each other. They don't get the details of who you are, what you are, who have you dated before. Nobody gets those details anymore. When we first started, a guy who was mentoring us, giving us information about how to be on this bike set, he said to me, tell your ladies to keep their legs closed. And I was like, whoa, thank you, Sir Bob. I said, that was something powerful to say from a man telling females, because we are all female club. It was like fresh meat at the butcher store. You go in, I don't want yesterday's cut. I want that fresh cut that just came in. Give me that. Everybody wants that fresh cut. And here we are, a bunch of nice looking ladies, all of us on nice bikes. So we're that fresh meat that walked through that butcher door and everybody wanted. Not saying that that's just the men on the ladies. The ladies do it too. Because a lot of us ladies was like, ooh, we look at them nice looking men on nice bikes. I want to ride on him. Oh, I'm sorry, not ride on him, ride on his bike. But I mean, it became that way. You're in this environment, this surrounding, well, you got a bunch of people doing what you like to do. You got a bunch of people having fun, going out together and hanging out with each other closely. Not really getting to know each other, but just hanging out so much that all of a sudden now you think we should be dating. And you date this person and find out you did not know them, and it becomes an issue because now it's things about them you don't like, or it's things about her you don't like, and you end up breaking up. If you're inside the same club and it causes a problem because now you don't get along, now the club is involved. People picking sides. Well, she did wrong, well, he did wrong. Now we can't go to the same event together because I don't want to ride next to her and I don't want to ride next to him. Or we got to sit on the separate side of the room if it was in two different clubs. Now I don't want to sit next to that club. I ain't coming to the party tonight. Y'all go ahead. I ain't going. I don't want to see him or I don't want to see her. See how that causes a problem? And don't tell me you don't see it, because you see it every time we go to a biker party. It's out there. Now you got people so mad at each other, they get out of the club and join another club. Now you got club jumping. All because of a relationship that you didn't take your time to find out if this is a friend versus whether this is somebody I should really be looking at as a relationship. So now you got a whole nother set of colors on your back because of that. Or you was in this relationship with somebody in another club and now it broke up. But back to my old, we was talking about pillow talking, sharing that information about clubs. So if you sharing each other under the covers, then know you sharing some information. And don't say you're not, because you do. And now y'all break up, and now each one of you have personal information about that club, something that you was venting about, something that you was sharing with the person you was under the covers with. Now it's like, oh man, you look at that person now, they know. They know. I had a very close friend of mine. I'm his sister and he's my brother. But when it came to my daughter, he said that was his daughter. And nobody on this biker scene could talk to her unless they talked to him. So I had a young man in his club come to me, and I thought that was very respectful of him. He came to me and said, I want to talk to your daughter. I want to take your daughter out. And I laughed and I was like, have you talked to Deuce? And he was like, what he got to do with it? I said, you talk to him, and then you come back and let me know. A couple of days later, they both come walking up to me. And long story short, no, this young man was not allowed to talk to my daughter. And this came from his member, them in the club. He said, nope, 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 my daughter is not finna do this. So guys have 2 times come to me and let me know how this biking scene can be. And I try to express that to my females in my club. I try to express that to anybody who I end up having a conversation to them about it. Yeah, I've been there twice, but I'm taking my dear sweet time now. I'm not saying I'm going to date exclusively in the biker set, but I do want somebody that rides so we can have that common interest, so we can both enjoy that together, because I really enjoy it. But I will say, dating on the biker scene can get really messy because people are in your relationship. People are seeing you together, and now all of a sudden they want to cause a little drama in your relationship. People see you together and they think, oh, now I want to talk to that person. I was going to talk to them. And it becomes a big messy thing. Or we get men and women who date several people on the bike set. Hopscotch, from square to square to square to square. You don't get to know them, so when you break up with them, it's on to the next one. Get to know these people before you move on. Get to know them before you get the first one. I had a guy that was trying to talk to me. He wasn't a biker. Don't know much about bikers from what he think he knows. Oh, we all in a gang. We all bad people. We all carry guns and do all kind of bad stuff. And we have giant orgies. And I was like, what? He said, yeah, that y'all just be loving all over each other. I was like, okay, you know such and such is in the club? He said, no, not her. Yeah. He's like, oh, well, I guess it's not like that then, because she wouldn't be involved in that. I said, yeah, see, you running with this misconception about what you think bikers are and what we do. Hey, maybe this is out there. I don't know, but you can't just lump all of us together. You can't just say that's what we all do. Yes, people out there who just running from booty call to booty call to booty call, just racking it up. But that's not all of us. Some of us are truly looking for that real special relationship. Not saying that we need to look inside the biker scene, because again, this bike scene been going on for years. There's people who have gotten married. I've said that they gotten married and I'm happy for them and they doing good. There are some people who dated and broke up and can't stand each other to the point where now neither one of them are on the bike set. That's just how bad it got. Or it's so good that they're together and they're showing all of us how happy they are and we're staying out of their business, or they won't let you get in their business. But I ask you, how is the biker set for you and dating? Have you or have you not? How has it worked for you? Let me know, because I have a feeling this going to turn into a part 2 where I'm going to get some ladies and guys together and we're going to sit here and talk about this, and hopefully we'll be honest about how this game go and we can get some answers. It's not going to stop, because just like they say, no fraternizing at the job. Well, we're not going to do it in the biker scene. I've said it 100 times. People are grown. They're going to do what they want to do. They're going to act the way they want to act. More power to you. But the thing I'm just saying is, how has it worked for you? Can we talk about it? If you like this, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. Comment, because I will answer your comments. And that will lead to the questions for our part 2 on how is the dating scene for you. Deuces.